Hey, I'm trying to hype myself up because it's been a rough couple of days. So rough. Okay. So when I started the channel, if you go back, check out a couple of my videos. Well, my very first video, I think. I said I was going to share the ups and downs of this business. I was going to bring you along with me through my journey of my business, Lip Relish by Tam. In case you haven't figured out yet, this is a story time. All right, so I want to tell you the ups and downs of my business, and you can apply that to whatever you're doing. It doesn't have to be lip gloss, right? Anyway, so Valentine's Day is quickly approaching, and I have new packaging. I have new lip gloss tubes. I've not put anything in them. Well, not up until this time. I hadn't put anything in them, and I said, ooh, wouldn't it be great? You know how we get those ideas, you know? Yes. Okay. So Valentine's Day, you know, it's usually the pastels and the pop of red. So you've got the pinks, the lilacs, the pop of red, you know. But my personality is, I remember a close friend of mine said, you know, when she looks in my closet, there are all these bright and, you know, vibrant colors. And in her closet, she was saying, I have blacks, grays, whites, browns. And so my personality is like, give me purple, give me orange, give me fuchsia, give me like a cobalt blue, right? So you know where I'm going with my colors, right? So I came up with 2 bold and beautiful lip gloss shades, all right? And I said, okay, I'm going to make these and put them in the new tubes. Deep breaths. Sip of hot cocoa. And this is where it all started. First color is done. Beautiful color. Go back. I'm not all that good with YouTube videos and all that stuff. I'm still learning, but I'm going to try to link that YouTube video where I did the swatches as I was like coming up with the colors, blah, 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 right? Beautiful colors, in my opinion. I think they're gorgeous. And so it's time to put them in the tubes. I'm putting the gloss in the tubes. Now, let's talk about something here. There is something called displacement, meaning if you're dealing with a liquid, all right? If I have a glass of water and I fill it to the top with that water, and then I introduce ice cubes into that glass, what do you think is going to happen? I'll wait while you think about it. Someone, I kind of felt it in my spirit that someone said the right answer, right? It's going to raise that water up a little higher. It's going to overflow. Displacement. Okay. Same thing goes with lip gloss, okay? So I'm filling my tubes up, and I know I've already experienced this, so I know that I cannot fill the lip gloss tube all the way to the top, because if I do, once I enter the wand into the tube, that gloss is going to exude out. I just felt like a teacher for a minute. I kind of got all warm and fuzzy on the inside. But so this is what I was experiencing. And to my dismay, it was so deflating, because I thought I left enough room for product displacement to occur once I entered the wand into the tube. Now, I put my stopper in. So, you know, there's a stopper that helps when you put your tube in so that all your product isn't like flying all over the place if you don't have a stopper, right? So I'm playing around and I'm trying to figure out like, why is this not working? Y'all, I had so many issues. Let me tell you, when I tell you I had so many issues, I can't even tell you how many issues I had. I mean, it was bad, y'all. I mean, it was bad. A sister was on the struggle bus. The struggle bus, I had to get a transfer to get off the struggle bus to get on the struggling of the struggles buses, because the one that I was on wasn't affording me any wiggle room within the struggle that I was experiencing. So it was bad. So I had to take deep cleansing breaths because I was on, in that moment, I felt like this is why people give up when they come to a point where they feel like I've done everything right. It's still not working. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. That's where I was. I was in the land of, I don't know what to do. So I had to take a moment. And my sweet, sweet husband, my sweet, sweet husband, I wasn't saying anything. I was in my office. I was working. But I don't know what it was. I'm going to call it what it is. It was the Holy Spirit that just came over him and spoke to him and said, go check on your wife. Because when he came upstairs, he could tell that there was something happening that shouldn't have been happening. And so he went right into, because you know, men, by nature, they are just problem solvers, right? And women, by nature, we are nurturers, you know. But my husband, he immediately just was in his role. He was trying to solve the problem. And he's working through it with me. I'm talking it through with him. And then he goes in problem solving mode, which brings us to the displacement topic, because he started to do something that would have caused the product to exude out. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what I said. It probably was sharp in nature. And it probably landed in a way that he felt that it was probably best for him to retreat. Okay. Yeah, that's how we're going to explain that. And before I knew it, he was gone. He was gone. And so I found myself alone again, trying to work through this dilemma. Fast forward, I figured out a couple things. Okay, so the stopper that was given to me for the product was a very small hole in the bottom. That's okay. Let's not do that. Okay, so the stopper has a hole in it. Let me grab one for the illustration, you know, because nothing's better than an illustration, right? So the stopper here is what you place in the top of your lip gloss tube. And as you can see on the bottom, there is a hole. It looks kind of bigger on camera, but it's a tiny hole, right? So what I realized was that the hole was a little tiny, a little too tiny for what was happening. So what I ended up doing to help the wand insert a little better into the tube, what I did was I grabbed my stopper and I just put a slit in 4 little corners here around my stopper. Of course, I did that with very clean and disinfected shears. So that made the insertion of the wand so much easier as it's placed down in the tube so that you can pull the product out, but not so much product that you have a complete mess, right? So once I did that, there were some that I had to take a dropper to go back into the tube and just expel some of the gloss out of there. And then I was able to get everything done in a fashion that was to my standards, which is perfection. I want to provide something perfect for you because you are consumers who deserve the best from whomever you choose to render your money to for a service or a product, right? So I wanted to just provide the absolute best. So anyway, and I say all of that to say to you, it's not always going to look the way you think it should look. It's not always going to flow the way you think it should flow. Because whatever you do in your business, whatever that process is, I want to let you know that it is a learning process for you as a business owner, as a creator, whatever it is you're doing. In my case, business owner, I'm creating the product as well. So I have to look at all the hats that I am wearing and learn how to adapt and make the best out of the worst situations, right? But I want to encourage you, right? Let's have a lip gloss encouraging moment. Keep going. Don't stop. Whatever it is that you're doing, see it from your lens and the lens of the person that's receiving whatever it is, right? Because if you have step it somewhere within your process, your creative process, you forget something or you say it's good enough, then when your consumer receives it, what do you think your good enough is going to be for them? Okay, it ain't going to be good enough. Okay, it's just not. Because somewhere in there, something is lacking to make you say it's good enough, right? So whatever that is on your end, you may say, okay, it's good enough. Let's roll with it. But who's going to pick up the slack? It's going to be the consumer. So we've got to be careful with what we think is just good enough for us when we're providing something to other people, because they're going to catch it on their end. And so I worked hard, and I'm happy to say I did not give up. Before you decide to give up, I want you to just step back. Look at the situation in its entirety. Okay, that's important, because sometimes we look at the one part that's so tedious, that's causing us the most frustration, and we're ready to throw in the towel of the whole operation. No. Settle yourself, chill out, take a deep breath, and then look at the entire situation. And somewhere in there, the answer is going to come. Comment in the comment section for me. Have you ever gotten to a moment in time where you just felt like, I'm giving up. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. It's a headache. It's stressing me. I'm tired. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm yelling at people. Have you ever? Let me know in the comment section. Have you ever been to that point? And then how did you get out of there? Like, what did you do? Like, I love to hear how people come to resolve issues, because even though I'm talking about lip gloss, this transcends this specific issue. Oh, I forgot. Here we are. This is what the stress has been all about. These two lovelies right here. Don't know what I'm gonna name her yet. Haven't decided yet. But aren't they gorgeous colors? These are absolutely gorgeous colors. I love them. Love them. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? It's coming off a little brighter on camera, but this is like a gorgeous magenta color. And as you can see, there are like some little lavender shimmers in there, right? And then this beauty here, loving it. This is like a copper color with a little, very light gold shimmer in there. But gorgeous, guys. So these are going to be available on my website very soon. I've not decided what I'm calling them. This one is green apple flavored. I know. I know. You wouldn't expect that, but smells gorgeous. And this one is marshmallow flavored. Love, love, love. So check these out on my website coming up here very soon. So all of the hoopla, all the stress was because of the lessons learned while filling those beautiful, 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 beautiful containers there. And let me see here. I am just going to do a quick swatch of one of these, maybe two, I don't know. Hello and good morning. I think she's great. I think she works on all skin tones, you know. I do have a video where I did the swatches, but hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I don't know if you have any ideas of what to name her. Let me know, because she will be going up on the website soon and very soon. So if you have ideas, let me know. Hopefully I will get this posted before I put the other one up. And since I did that, it's only fair to swatch and do the other one, right? Take off this one. Moisturizing. All right, guys. And then again, all skin tones, right? Because lip glosses, for the most part, have a little transparency in them. So let's grab a little bit of you, honey. All right. Let's swatch a little bit. There she is. Isn't she gorgeous? Ha! I put a little too much, but. And there she is. Right? That's her. All right, guys. So, thank you all so much for putting up with me, hanging out with me. I'm so grateful for you. And until the next video, keep it glossy. Later.